My boyfriend told me he used to ask out fat girls for fun. Am I right to be disgusted by him? We have a 25 male boyfriend, 22 female OP. Originally posted to r/relationship advice on March 3rd, 2019. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 1 year. He's a very tall, attractive guy. He was on the hockey team in university, and his team was kind of like a bunch of frat dudes. But he never seemed like that kind of guy. He was always very kind and sensitive with me. He also seems to be a very respectful and caring person. In parentheses, he's in medical school right now. Some of his buddies from his former team came over yesterday, and we're just hanging and we're just talking and hanging out. They start talking about their old shenanigans in university. My boyfriend said, "Remember that time I broke the record for our chunky chick challenge?" I asked what the chunky chick challenge was, and he said the goal was to ask out as many fat girls in a week. Everyone would put money in the prize pool, and winner would get the entire prize at the end of the week. Basically, he asked out like 50 fat girls over text/in person. In parentheses, secretly recording their convo, and ghosted them on the date. I was shocked and said that was so mean and gross. My boyfriend said the challenge was just a joke for fun, etc. He accused me of overreacting. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't a really funny joke or very fun for the girls that you asked out on a date and then stood them up, bro. Oh, hi, buddy. Damn, bro. I mean, y'all know I played hockey. I'm fucking like, don't get me wrong. Those lockers are evil in general, but we were never this fucking evil. Holy shit. That is just level 10. You have to be an actually fucking awful human being to think that that's an okay thing to do to other people. Joke or not. Like, that's just fucking so mean. Hey, buddy. What do you want? Can you come hang out with me on my lap? No, put it away. Put it away, Beans. Put it away. Oh my God. Come here. Yes, look at that. No. Come back. Take your rightful place, bro. Sarby, your son is gonna show hole. That's literally like all he lives for. Can you not? Can you not? This asshole. This asshole. Yeah, Opie should definitely break up with him. Because here's the thing. If he'd been like, yeah, this is something we did in college and I'm super ashamed of it, then I think there's redemption, right? But if he's sitting here being like, you're overreacting, it was a funny prank, like, that is deep-seated to his core who he is actually as a person. And like, what? Do you want to date a guy and potentially have kids with him and then have that guy teach him that this shit is okay? My answer, no. To me, y'all, they've been dating for only a year. This is just bro showing his true colors. He's been able to be respectful, caring, sensitive to you because that's what he thinks is required to keep you as a girlfriend. But now the mask is coming off. Yeah, bro. Like, why can't these hockey like, bro, listen, I'm not gonna lie. We would be mean to each other. That was like my hockey experience. Like, listen, this is gonna be mad embarrassing to listen, this is gonna be mad embarrassing to expose myself like this. But y'all ever been poop dollared? All I'm saying is I got poop dollared one too many times. That shit is dumb. Bro, y'all never heard of the poop dollar? Bro, it's so dumb, chat. It's so dumb. Look it up. I'm not gonna explain it to y'all. Bro, poop dollar is literally where you put like dog poop, your own poop, whatever, in a dollar, and you fold it up and leave it on the ground. And then someone walks by, they're like, oh, hey, a free dollar. And then they open it and there's poop on it. Is it anything like the poop knife? No, it's worse. Actually, I don't even know if it's worse, low key. I don't know if it's worse. That's nasty. Fair, but it's not. I still think it's not as bad as fucking getting a girl's fucking hopes up, man. I'm a girl. This was not my locker room experience. You're lucky, bro. Why do men? I don't know, bro. Hey, it was funny if you weren't on the receiving end. I was unfortunately on the receiving end too many times. To be fair, I should not have fallen for it as many times as I did. I should 100% not have fallen for it as many times as I did, bro. Why would you soil a perfectly good dollar? That's a good question too, bro. I'm never picking up money again. Low-key, money in general is nasty as hell. So, isn't there some sort of statistic that, like, there's already poop on pretty much all of our money? I've never heard of that in my life. Wow, bro. Y'all lived a good life, all right? That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Yeah, money, from my understanding, like, bro, isn't there some sort of, like, I might be tripping about this one, but isn't there some sort of statistic that, like, some money or, like, a lot of money has, like, been swallowed or something like that? What was it, bro? Oh, is it the cocaine all over money? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you know what? That maybe might be what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Your phone is dirtier than a toilet? I don't doubt that, Steph. Bro, I've always said this. I think humans are inherently gross, and like no amount of like bro, oh my God, we're going on a tangent here. The outside clothes thing is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I will say it, bro. I stand on this, all right? If you're like, oh, you can't go in your outside clothes and sit on my bed, like, bro, those outside germs are making their way to your bed one way or another. Like, oh, like my friend would always be like, oh, I'm wearing my outside clothes. I'm going to sit on this couch, and then I'm going to switch to my inside clothes and then sit on the same couch where I just rubbed off a bunch of my outside germ clothes onto that are now getting on my inside clothes germs, and then I'm going to get into bed. Like, I was just always like, dude, this makes no sense. I'm sorry, 0% sense. I will get in my bed, outside clothes, inside clothes. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, germs are inevitable. No, for real. For real. Mythbusters did an episode where they proved that anything not covered in a bathroom will get hit with poop particles when you flush. Chat, always close the toilet seat before you flush. 100%. Like, that is one of my best habits that I ever built. I do it religiously. Not only because I was raised by women, and if I ever left the toilet seat up, my mom would ground me, but also I watched one video about it and I was like, that's fucking gross. I'm going to start flushing the toilet with the seat down. People who think like that don't believe in germs, really. They believe in the concept of germs. No, actually, though. Actually. Which, like, fair. Whatever, I guess, makes you feel more comfortable. But, like, I remember, like, my mom was, like, trying to talk shit. Like, I let beans walk all over my kitchen counters. I'm like, bro, like Like, all that shit is getting in my place regardless. The only way that I can avoid it in general is if I'm just really good about washing my hands and wiping down my counters. Like, that shit, oh, his paw, like, everyone's like, oh, his paws are walking around in litter. It's like, okay, well, his paws are touching my hands, are touching my clothes. My hands are touching my clothes. I'm touching my counters. I'm touching my desk. Like, it's just so dumb to me. I feel like living like that is just, like, just wipe down stuff when you're going to make food. It's so crazy to me. I'm like, nah, bro. Beans is happier walking around on my kitchen counter. He loves looking outside of the kitchen sink, like, or the kitchen window by the sink. And I'm like, why would I take that away from him? Nah, bro. I think a lot of people were raised to not put down the toilet seat before flushing. I think it's so common. Yeah, Beans is on your counter when you aren't there too. Exactly. Exactly. Like, why? Why stop the inevitable? I mean, I've told you guys, bro. I be putting Beans' feet in my mouth. No fucking, yeah, I know it's unsanitary. I don't give a fuck, bro. This immune system's strong, okay? And his paws are too cute not to put in my mouth sometimes. I mean, you guys have literally seen me bite his tail. When it's like flicking me in the face, I'll just catch it in my mouth. I don't give a fuck, bro. Humans will like talk so much shit about this and then they'll be eating each other's assholes and shit. Like, bro, get out of my face. We all nasty. We're just nasty in ways that we justify some way somehow. You gotta kiss the toe beans. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, chat. We got some top comments. Sorry about that little tangent. Honestly, y'all, I'm not going to read these top comments because it's nothing new. It's pretty much everyone being like, yeah, get rid of your fucking boyfriend, which, like, yeah, no shit. Let's just go straight to the update, you guys. Update is coming in March 7th, 2019, 4 days later. I confronted my boyfriend after his friends left and told him that I was genuinely concerned about his treatment of those girls. I said he lacked empathy, and I can't believe he doesn't see what was wrong with his actions. He finally acknowledged that, yes, what he did was mean. He says he didn't want to seem boring to his friends. I said I thought he was better than that. I told him I was worried about how he'd treat me if I gained weight in the future. He said that I was the type of person to always stay skinny. Red flag, red flag, red flag. I said he can't be so sure of that, especially if I get pregnant. I said I was scared by his shallowness. I mean, you should also be scared that he values how his friends see him more than how his partner would see him, or it just in general being a good person. You know? Like, clearly he values how his friends see him. Like, clearly he values his friends seeing him as fun over just being a nice person to anybody. Long story short, I broke up with him. He's super sad and has been apologizing nonstop via text. No matter what he says, I just can't get his cruelty out of my head. It's making me less attracted to him, and I don't want to be associated with that kind of person, as I am a new grad nurse in an eating disorder clinic, and I see the kind of effect that rude comments and actions have on young women. One of the teenage girl patients is anorexic because she used to be fat and bullied in school. I'm disgusted to think that my boyfriend embodies the cruelty of her bullies. And by the way, doesn't denounce it. You know, like, that's probably the crazy thing to me is like, kids are going to be fucking evil to each other. Like, that's just what kids do. Like, you know, especially if they have dog shit parents, which a lot of kids have at this point. You know, I was lucky growing up that if I was mean to anybody, Kathy would like fucking berate me, ground me. I want to keep joking that she'd beat me up. That's not true, but like, like metaphorically is kind of the way I put it. But like, Kathy truly would have put me in my place, and I would have regretted it, and she would have made sure that I knew how wrong it was. Like some kids don't have that. So I think when you're a kid, it's like, should all kids learn that that's not okay? Yes, but like, kids are fucking evil. Now, when you're a full grown adult, like your boyfriend is 25 years old, he should be, by 25 years old, if you were a bad kid, you should be able to look back at you being a bad kid and being like, wow, that was super fucked up of me. When I grow up, I'm going to teach my kid not to do shit like that. It's like, bro, just get rid of him. Just get rid of the guy. Okay, I'm looking over the final comments. They're not really anything special. Like, I feel like they were just kind of added to, like, include them kind of thing. My son closed the door in someone's face and I lectured him about bowling for an hour. W death pants. Oh yeah, bro. The fucking relationship weight gain is so, it's like, it just happens. This man would be a terrifying doctor. I forgot about that, Jaden. I forgot this man was going to school to be a fucking doctor. Oh my God. Hey, Maya, thank you for putting me up on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, nothing really to add there. Just like straight, just, bro. Like, I know plenty of people who were cruel kids, but were able to denounce that shit once they actually grew up and learned some shit. Like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Just like evolving as a human being from like a fucking idiot kid who doesn't know shit for shit to a real adult who can take accountability for their actions. Like, there's so many red flags here because like the boyfriend doesn't take accountability. He doesn't think that what he did was wrong. And he has like this false perspective of like what he wants out of a relationship, which is like, oh, my girlfriend must remain skinny for me at all times so that I think she's attractive. Like, that's just not going to happen, bro. Jaden, thank you for the 100 bits. One view for Beans and one for Sarby. That's so fair. That's so fair. Oh, and wanting to be the cool guy. Just like not a guy that you want raising your kids. Me personally. Doesn't sound like a great person to do that. All right, chat. Let's keep going. I want to read the new update. So if you guys haven't been coming to my streams, first off, what you doing? Second, we read this story. My brother tried to pull a fast one on his wife, and she did an Uno reverse, and I'm laughing watching him scramble. I actually read that in yesterday's stream. So I realized when I was looking for more stories for this stream, they added a new update. So we're going to read said new update. And if you want, like, if you haven't heard it, you can go back to the other stream and listen to that segment. But we're going to read it. Basically, long story short, OP's brother is a shitty husband, tried to pull some shit on his wife to try to get her to, like, not be able to go to her, like, MLM vacation weekend, which that's irrelevant. Don't get me wrong. Don't get in an MLM, but, like, she was really looking forward to it. She asked him to plan for it ahead of time, and then bro pulled some shit. OP basically helped Anna still be able to go for it and like call out his brother. Now they're kind of in a weird space where I think they're getting a divorce. So, and I'm guessing that's what this update is about. Okay. New update. April 24th, 2026. 11 days after the first update. Uh, 15 days after the 15 days after the original post. I finally caught up with Anna. She decided not to go with the lawyer she consulted with originally. She found a new lawyer that was a better fit. He specializes in high conflict / asset divorces and has years of experience dealing with men that have Dick's need for control. There's a lot of behind the scenes information gathering that needs to be done before Dick is served. The lawyer said he needs 3 to 4 weeks. When it's real life, the process is much longer. Anna was warned that if they go into litigation, the divorce can drag on for 1 to 2 years if she is lucky. So to prepare herself, she needs to prepare herself. The lawyer emphasized to Anna not to tell him their marriage is over until the papers are filed with the court and a process server has been lined up. She's going to tell him she filed for divorce and have him served within minutes. I don't remember the legal term, but there is an automatic order in place with the filing. Neither party will be able to make. Okay, I think there's supposed to be an if there. Oh, no, there's supposed to be a so that. I don't remember the legal term, but there is an automatic order in place with the filing so that neither party will be able to make unilateral decisions regarding their marital assets, which basically prevents Dick from pulling any shady shit. If he does, then that is what her lawyer is there for. Her demeanor is different from when I last saw her. She is confident and had this I don't give a fuck attitude. Whatever love she used to have for Dick is well and truly dead. I see it. When she talked about him, it was with the same contempt he has for her. She was talking about him like I do. After they get their temporary orders, in parentheses, she has no hope of them coming to a temp agreement. She said the only communication she will have with him is through lawyers and a parenting app. After strategizing with her lawyer and coming up with a plan, she feels like she has her life back in some direction. I felt like I was talking to a stranger, but I love this new confidence and determination she has. It's amazing what happens when you get rid of the partner that's leeching life out of you. Dick was gone all week to God knows where. Anna did not contact him one time unless the kids wanted to speak with him. It was radio silence on her end. In the past, she always kept in close touch and would pick his sorry ass up from the airport. Due to her distance, Dick knew he was in trouble. There was no shock on his end when his office was trashed and Anna told him he would be sleeping there moving forward. He had the audacity to ask how long she was going to be angry. He is treating this like a temper tantrum she is throwing. She used his asinine question as a chance to inform him how things would be moving forward. Keeping her lawyer's advice in mind, she told him that it's going to take her a long time to get past what he did, and he needs to give her lots of space. Okay, Anna, playing some 4D chess over here. Also, chat, let's be so fucking real. Like, Anna needs to start looking around on Dick's phone to figure out if he's cheating or not. Like, there's no way he just disappears for a week to God knows where and it's not fucking sketchy. I can picture that sob now thinking he is off the hook and better behave himself until they go back to normal. Anna said she wanted to throw up in her mouth saying that, but she needed to lull him into a false sense of security. She also brought up his lack of involvement with the kids and told him moving forward he would be the primary caregiver every other weekend. And he needed to pay attention to them in the evening without being prompted. I don't think he can see what is in front of him due to his arrogance. If my husband kicked me out of the bedroom and told me I was taking care of our kids by myself every other weekend, I would know a divorce was coming. For the first time ever, Dick has taken the kids to school every day this week without being asked, so he's using his kids to try and get back in Anna's good graces. He has no idea what is coming his way. I wanted to address the MLM Anna is involved with. I really regret saying she was involved with one because it detracted from the real issues in her marriage and took on a life of its own. Okay, I see what you're saying, but like, if someone's in an MLM, you should help them get out. You know? I first want to say Anna spends her fun money on the MLM. Dick would have lost his mind if she used his money. Her involvement, in my personal opinion, is based on the friendships she has made. I also think depression left her vulnerable on being entangled with them. I'm not going to tell her she's an idiot for joining one. I tried to warn her, but she told me she knew what she was doing. I'm hoping she no longer feels the need for those friendships after she is free of Dick, if they are conditional, like I suspect. Anna is laying low and Dick is behaving, so I don't think there will be an update until he gets served. Damn, so we might get more updates on this shit. All right. I mean, listen, let Anna do her thing. She's dealing with a lot of shit. Maybe focus on the MLM thing once she's out of this marriage, happily divorced, and maybe letting her mind clear up from being with an absolute toxic motherfucker. Yeah. For anybody in chat, though, MLMs are not the move. All right? That shit is always sketchy, man. You know? Not only are they very exploitative, but they're also just bad business models. If you have the skills to actually make money off of an MLM scheme, in my opinion, you have the skills to sell people on something better than an MLM where somebody's taking a cut from you. Like I've always said this, chat. I think if any of y'all are trying to get like a little side hustle going, figure out a skill or something you're really good at and just reach out to clients and see if they want to pay you to do that skill. Whether it's like doing stuff in Excel sheets, marketing, social media management, taking photos for them, doing artwork, graphic design, like whatever. That is always the best way to do it, because if you get really good at it, you can just increase your prices. And nobody's taking a cut off the top except for yourself and the IRS. Those greedy bastards. Whenever anyone says MLM, I think of male love male. I have never heard that in my entire life. I've heard of women love women. MLM, I've never seen that in my life. Yeah, Pure Romance, Yvonne, and Cutco Nice. Okay, here's what I will say. Those Pure Romance parties sound fucking fun as hell. Don't get me wrong, don't do it. But like, I was dating this girl in college. She did like a Pure Romance party with her mom and her 3 girl roommates, and they had a fucking blast. You know? Sarby, your straight is showing. Listen. I hang out with a lot of gay guys. I have never once heard them say MLM. All right? Y'all on some weird shit, bro. Y'all on some, I think too many of you guys are doing like Wattpad shit. Like that's some shit that you'd see in a Wattpad, not in real life. Sorry, your boy lives in reality, not in fantasy, chat. Y'all in your sexy little smut. You're gay smut. Tumblr people just avoid saying gay and lesbian. Oh, we're talking about Tumblr, bro? Chat, that app has been dead for years. We can't be like, MLM is popular. I saw it on Tumblr. Bro, that shit died. Sorry, stop bullying the heated rivalry girlies. All right, fine, fair. MLM is definitely a Tumblr term. Yeah, like y'all look at me and you're like, that motherfucker spends time on Tumblr? Bro, like I feel like if somebody went up to me and was like, "You give Tumblr vibes," I'd have to K-word myself. I would have to start a shotgun. Like, no way. Like, what? Ain't no way. I see MLM on TikTok. Yeah, you getting scammed. Like, that's crazy. MLM is a genre, kinda. Yeah, maybe on Pornhub. I don't watch porn, actually. I'm a saint. I don't even know what that website looks like, chat. Can't even. Never heard of her. I live for being a Tumblr girl. Of course you do, Shrek. You and your show hole, bro. For real. For real. Bro, it's shipping culture? Wait. So you're telling me y'all are on Tumblr using hashtag MLM to ship probably 2 straight celebrities? Is that what you guys are telling me right now? Is that what you guys are telling me right now, bro? Sarby watches the GILFs. You right. It's what would that be? MLG. Oh my god, Major League Gaming? No. Men loves GILFs. Men loves grandmas. Patent pending, chat. Leave Tumblr alone, Uwubi. You know what? I won't. I can't do it. I will shit your bed. Yeah, you will, Lee, because you nasty. Amber Heard over here, bro. God damn. It's Lee MD? No, it's Amber MD. Jesus. Wait, Lee, are you going to medical school? Is that why it's Lee MD? Or are those like your other... Are you doxing yourself and those are your fucking initials? How we can figure out your name and where you live. Show hole is literally something I stole from another streamer. Oh, so you're unoriginal. Got it. Good to know. I should have known. Shrek. Shrek ain't ever had an original thought in their life, bro. MLM and it's Dobby and Sarby. You know what? I could get behind that, Soap. I can't even lie. Although, Soap, I will not remind you again. You're only allowed to speak when you're spoken to. Do it again, and we're going to have to ban you. Sorry. No, it's the @ on Instagram. What? But why the MD? Oh, Lee makes drawings. I think you're just cosplaying Stolen Valor, but for doctors. I've never looked at MD and thought makes drawings. I think you're stealing valor. Me personally, bro. I literally comment on your post, bruh. Bold of you to assume I pay attention to you, Lee. Sorry, I feel mean today. Yeah, guys, keep throwing shit at me. How do I be mean to y'all? The only real doctor here is Dr. Pepper Addict. Learn this the hard way. Wait, really? Oh, I'm not an actual doctor? Oh. So Shrek's a liar now. Okay. I mean, we should have known that. A liar, a copier, a stealer, a show holer, like Shrek. Really looking bad in chat, bro. Really looking bad. Wait, is Shrek actually high? Shrek, you are now manually breathing. You are noticing how big your tongue feels in your mouth. Shrek's never going to come to a stream ever again, bro. Can I talk now? You know what, so? Yeah, you can. I give you permission. My first name is Destiny. You know what, Destiny? Thank you for clarifying that. I was not sure based off of your name, Destiny Kitten, but I really appreciate you clarifying that. No, so back into the... Okay, Lee. No, you get in the corner, Lee. You know what? We're switching it today. Soap, I'm being nice to you. Lee, you're the op today. Valor Stealer over here, bro. No, Shrek is just misinformed of my life. It's okay. Grace, I am also high. Good for you, Grace. You know what? Grace, you are also manually breathing. Dr. Pepper, why you gotta do that to Grace, bro? It was funny when it was to Shrek, but Grace is a nice person, you know? Like, Shrek, terrorist, evil, liar, joke stealer. Grace, kind, sweet, productive member to this community. Like Shrek could never, you know? Bro, I don't know why I'm being so mean to Shrek today. I apologize. I apologize. You know what? No, I don't. I've been the op. I made you bald. Yeah, you right. You're always my op. You're always my op. Damn, how many of y'all? All right, chat. We're going to be like that guy on Instagram comments. Who's high right now? Dox yourself. All right? Let me know so I can send the FBI after you. I'm going to be high soon. I'm not going to lie, guys. I might smoke a little stretch tonight. Chat, listen, if you are high right now, I need y'all to stretch and tell me if it feels better. I swear to you guys, like, no cap, stretching while you're high feels like 80 times better than when you're not high. Sarby is extra chaotic tonight. You know how it is. Damn, a lot of you guys are high right now. Jesus. Is that what y'all do? Do y'all just get fucking stony baloneyed and come to my streams? I'm not gonna lie, chat. It would be in theory funny to do a high stream, but I think I would just like crash out, have too much anxiety, and end the stream. Like, I need a trusted adult here to like help me through it, you know? Sarby, you do the stuff to make you high? Of course, bro. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I'm sober. I don't like the smell. All right. Okay. Gian Gray doesn't. Truth, beauty, and goodness all over there, bro. Gian Gray, you picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, wait. That might have been our school motto. Maybe your school had a different motto. Or is that the motto of the entire charter school? Gian Gray, you might have to let me know, bro. I can't remember, bro. Too bad you just missed April 20th. There's always going to be another one, unless the world ends, I guess. Watch me just jinx that. I need a trusted adult, says the near 30-year-old. Okay, Loop. You know what? You're getting put in timeout for that one. That one's crazy. That one's 60-second timeout for you, Loop. That's crazy. From now on, if you remind me of my age, you will be put in timeout. Trusted adult, Raya and Bean supervising. Okay, calling Raya a trusted adult, far stretch. You know, like, Raya's a new adult, bro. Raya is a brand new adult. Oh, fuck, bro. Kai's in here, man. The asthma queen herself. Kai, we're talking about getting high, not that you can relate. One puff of the smoke might take you and your asthma ass out, bro. It is crazy. Sarby, you were 13 when I was born. Fuck, that's such a terrible statistic. That's such a terrible, like, that's terrible comms. What do you mean, dog? Raya is far more responsible than you? Listen, I never said that. I just said Raya is a brand new adult. I wouldn't say a trusted adult. I never said that she wasn't more responsible than me. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like I'm pretty responsible, chat. I like the nice side of Sarby. I like you too, Soap. Shake my head, not even true. Yo, Kai, how was your stream, bro? Did you guys have fun at the park? Sick invite, by the way. You know, I could have made it. I got asthma and I still smoke. Yo, teach Kai how to do that shit. Kai's got some skill issues over there, bro. Sarby is old enough to remember 9/11. Yes, but I don't. Like, I genuinely don't remember that shit. I genuinely do not remember that shit. Did Sarby just say he likes soap? Yeah, we're being mean to Lee this stream, guys. I just said it. It was good. We had fun. Bet. I was watching you while I was picking up my food for today. Bro, I literally smoke sometimes. Yeah, and then you have to go to the hospital because your asthma is so bad. Because you're nerfed. Ah, bro's nerfed. What was the food? I got, there's like this mom and pop sandwich shop where they make all their sandwiches on like homemade sourdough bread. Don't get me wrong, the sandwich was good, but it was like kind of small and it was like 15 bucks. And I was kind of sitting there, I was like, listen, I like supporting y'all, but like you can't, like, when it's just like a sandwich shop, like that sandwich either needs to fucking make me come or like be at least as good as Subway. You know what I'm saying? And it just like wasn't. It was just like, the bread's good. It's pretty much it. So, excuse me, make you, huh? You heard me. Y'all heard me, bro. I'll be in and out. The roomies are hanging out. They say hi. Bro, tell them I said hi. Damn, I just arrived. What's going on? Art. Damn, Sarby got edged by a sandwich, not clickbait. Bro, I got edged by a sandwich. I was edging to a sandwich. Like, y'all can take that however you feel. This is an interpretive stream. Everything that happens, you interpret it whatever way makes sense in your head, you know? Introducing the Arby's burger you can fuck. You know, that's actually really good marketing, to be honest, Jaden. Like, I'm sorry, if a company's like, here's this burger that you can fuck, I'm gonna try that burger. You know? Some weirdos might actually fuck it, but I'd be like, that's crazy marketing. I might have to go try that one. Sarby wants to fuck a sandwich. Y'all ain't fucking sandwiches on your free time? Just me? It's not mayo on it. Oh, Soap got jokes today. Sarby, your FBI agent is very concerned, possibly scared. Good. Listen. If my FBI agent isn't like clipping my shit and sending it to the other FBI agents, I ain't doing my marketing right. All right? That, to be honest, chat, like, I'm just convinced y'all are just a bunch of FBI agents. Y'all are keeping an eye on Selena. Sarby and his kinks. Piss, grandmas, and now sandwiches. Bro, y'all don't have a sandwich kink like that? I can't be FBI, I'm Australian. That's exactly what a secret undercover Australian FBI agent would say. Just to make me think that they're not a secret undercover FBI Australian agent. You can't trick me, Chaos Reigns. I'm 3,000 IQ. Where's my tinfoil hat? Bro, look at this fucking loaf. Look, I don't know why he's being, like, don't get me wrong, he probably wants, like, treats or something. But, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I gave him a lot of treats today. I don't think I can give him treats on stream. Oh, guys, have I told you, like, Beans and I have been doing a lot of, we've been doing a lot of outside time. I'll take him out. It's like our new little routine. I'll take him outside. I'll give him some treats outside because I really want him to get used to, like, going outside with me every morning for a little bit. You know what? I'd fuck a Scooby-Doo type sandwich, like layers for sensory pleasure. All right. Whoa, crazy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. One time, this girl was like, oh, I want to, like, come over and make Scooby-Doo sandwiches for us. Bro, I not gonna lie. That is the hottest thing a girl has ever said to me. Like, bro, like, just 10 out of 10, no notes. And then she did, by the way. She came over, she made this gigantic fucking ass sandwich. I literally felt like Scooby-Doo, like, unhinging my jaw to eat this giant ass sandwich. It was the best, bro. It was probably the hottest thing a girl's ever said to me. She Scooby on my do till I ree. Ro Raggy, I'm rumming. Y'all not fucking with the rubbing? No? No? Never do that again? Okay, that's fair. Sorry, that's on the internet forever. I'm pretty sure I've said it on the internet before. That's not the first time I've said that. Roll, Raggy, I'm rumming. God forbid a man plays a bit out. I mean, jerky worky is still worse. I don't know, bro. I think they're both equally awful, you know? Like, they're both heinous, chat. They're both heinous. Your boy's on his heinous shit today, all right? Oh my God, this one's a fucking long one. Chat, we're not gonna get to this story. I can't even lie. We're not gonna get to this one unless we read this one. Actually, it might be worth it to read this one, chat. Jerky worky was hilarious. That is true. Why I see vertical, this isn't okay. There's a horizontal stream on both Twitch and YouTube, IBAN. I don't know why it like I'm like kind of annoyed. I wish I could turn it on so that they only serve the vertical stream to people on shorts already. I don't love that it shows it to other people. Yeah, maybe I'll just do this one tomorrow because I don't want to like start a whole ass long story. I like I said, this is gonna be a shorter stream, so I kind of want to read this one. How many people are on the vertical one? 11 people. God damn. This shit hurt, Star bitch. This shit hurt. You're welcome. Desecrating the sanctity of Scooby-Doo like that is worse. I mean, listen, I feel like that's something they would say as like, you know how like all those old movies include like adult jokes for like the parents, you know? I feel like that would be a really good. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like, I feel like that would be a good joke for the adults. Just like, roll, Raggy, I'm rumming. And then the adults could be like, it's funny because he said coming. But that means something different to me. You know? Shrek movie is a perfect example. No, for real, bro. I mean, even in the first, like, live action Scooby-Doo movie when she was like, my name is Mary Jane. And he's like, that's my favorite name. That shit's good, bro. That shit's good, man. I love it. Yeah, he's running because Shaggy's in trouble or something. No, for real. For real. God forbid your boy, you know, writes a script for Scooby-Doo. Fuck, man. Fuck. All right, chat, more Best of Redditor updates. We're going to read one more, and then we're going to end the stream. All right, chat. If you guys are on the YouTube, I need y'all to like up the stream. We got 70 people watching, 43 likes. I know we could get that shit up to 55. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If we're on the Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post noties so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. All righty, here we go. I think my husband may be having an affair with the girl next door. I am also pregnant. We have a 32 female OP, 33 male husband, and a 19 female girl next door. Oh my God, I didn't even see that while I was choosing this story. Oh my God. Originally posted to r/relationship advice on April 12th, 2019. Oh God, what have we gotten ourselves into? My husband and I have been married for 4 years and dated for 7. We have one son, 2, and I am. Oh, we have one son, 2 male, and I'm 6 months pregnant. I love my husband deeply. He's a very busy lawyer and often comes home late at night. I never thought he'd cheat on me, but since I began to get bigger, we've been having less sex. A few months ago, a young woman moved into the condo about 2 doors down. She's a very beautiful girl, but a bit aloof to me. We did invite her over to a dinner party when she first came. A few weeks ago, I noticed that my husband followed her on Instagram and added her on Snap. Okay, listen, chat. Listen. Lock in, because I'm going to talk shit about myself here. I know I was telling y'all about how sick Snap is if you're a creator and how well they'll pay you. And I know I'm an unk with a Snapchat. So, like, you guys got to bear with me, all right? If you're 33, you should not be actually using Snap for its for actually using it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it's different. I'm trying to make money off of it, but like, I don't talk to anybody on Snapchat. I have a singular group chat where me and my friends from college send each other beers at the airport. The group chat is literally called Airport Beers, and it's like the only way that we stay in communication. Bro, if your husband is using Snapchat, and he's 33 years old, he's doing some hanky-panky shit. He is doing some hanky-panky shit, especially if he's adding a 19-year-old. That should have been red flag numero uno. I asked him about it, and he said she followed him first, and he didn't want to be rude. Yeah, okay, we've heard that one before. Last week, I started noticing him using his phone more and more and generally being distracted. He said it was due to work. But 2 days ago, I saw a Snap notification on his phone with our neighbor's name on it. I asked him why he was Snapchatting her, and he said that she was interested in law and was asking him career advice at 12 a.m. apparently via Snapchat. Please tell me you don't like I think OP doesn't believe it, but oh my fucking God. Like what, bro? Come on. Yesterday I was taking his suits to the dry cleaners and found a receipt for a sushi restaurant from a few nights ago when he said he was working late at his office. The sushi restaurant is close to our condo complex and nowhere near his office. There were 2 meals billed on the receipt. I confronted him when he came home from work, and he said he took a client out for dinner. But there were so many nice restaurants near his office. Why the one near our house? I'm almost 90% certain he's cheating. What should I even do? I'm about to be a mother of 2. I never even prepared for the possibility of this happening in our marriage, and definitely not this soon. Bro, like, yeah, somebody said it in chat. Get that child support and kick him to the curb. Like, maybe it's worth it to try to get some evidence. I don't really know how you would do that. Snapchat is super sneaky, bro. Like, that shit is... Like, there's no... Like, at least with text messages, you could, like, open the text messages and, like, see all the messages. But, like, you can't check someone's Snapchat without them, like, not knowing. Like, I guess maybe you could pull up, like, the saved chat messages, but, like, if your husband's being smart, he's not saving anything incriminating, you know? I don't know. I would definitely say try to get some evidence first, but he already knows that you're onto him, too. Like, low-key, I don't know what state OP is in. I think her best bet of getting, like, good enough evidence to present to a lawyer for a divorce would be, if it's legal, confronting the 19-year-old about it and recording the conversation so that hopefully she admits to it, and then you can bring that shit to a divorce lawyer. Maybe or if OP has access to some money, like, hire a PI, you know? That's my only way. I think OP should get some evidence, but yeah, like, there's no way she's asking him for career advice at 12 a.m. on Snapchat. Like, that's like, just, bro, that's what LinkedIn's for. Like, yeah, you guys are saying in chat PI is the way to go. Yeah, I think so too. Follow him around on, like, I'm sure he'll fuck up. He's gonna go on another date with her. Like, just have him follow them with a camera. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You get 50% of his money. I think just a fully ripe adult talking to a 19-year-old one-on-one is fucking weird anyway, regardless of platform. You know, I mean, obviously, like, there has to be some communication sometimes, but, like, I think it really depends on the platform, right? Like, if it obviously, like, if you're interacting with a 19-year-old coworker in, like, Slack or something like that, then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain places where it makes sense, but on Snapchat, I agree with you. Talking to a fully ripe adult as a 33-year-old on Snapchat to a 19-year-old, there's some hanky-panky happening, man. There has to be some hanky-panky. Where do you think Sarby gets his gilfs? Yeah, bro. Snapchat be pulling that shit. For real, for real. Got gilfs left and right over there. Beans is going to hop up here in a second. Come here, buddy. Dude, there was like one stream where he hung out on this chair with me and it was so fucking cute, bro. I want that shit. Sarby, you have 6-7 viewers. I'm not fucking 13, bro. It's not actually at 6-9 now. Nice. Even better. That's my 6-7. Y'all really lame, bro. There's nothing cool about 6'7". At least 6'9" is a little sexual. You know, like that's fucking. That's what me and my boys were saying. You know, one of our teachers would say 69. Me and my boys would giggle a little bit. That's way better than 6'7". 6'7" is just 6'7". So dumb. So dumb. And it doesn't even mean anything, by the way. It's just a dumb thing that a guy said in a song, and for some reason everybody hyper fixated on it. Sarby, where are your new shelves? Shut up, donut. Shut up, donut. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's the dead cop code? Is it actually? Oh my God, that's so morbid. That's crazy. Bro, that's insane. They turned the dead cop code into like a fucking meme that like 8-year-olds are doing. That's kind of crazy, bro. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of wild. I can't even lie. Okay. Let's just read some of these, bro. Relevant comments. Someone said, given you can't be certain he's cheating yet, the first thing you need to do is quit confronting him for every discrepancy you notice. Yeah, bro, that's definitely not doing you any due diligence because he knows you're on to him. By doing so, he'll become more and more aware you're picking up on his activities wherever they are. By doing so, he'll become more and more aware you're picking up on his activities, whatever they are. If those activities involve cheating, your actions will likely cause him to be more stealthy and adept at covering his tracks. Use more restraint and let the evidence pile up until you can ascertain what's really going on, and be sure to document your findings however you can. In the meantime, act like your antenna isn't up and let him relax around you. Another person said, I would tell my partner that him being a 33-year-old man Snapchatting a 19-year-old girl is completely inappropriate and she can ask Google or any other lawyer for advice. Unacceptable. Okay, usually I don't read the usernames of the Redditors, but this Redditor's username is Cucky McCuckercuck. Honestly, incredible. No notes. Cucky McCuckercuck said, do you have the disposable funds necessary to hire a private investigator? In part to confirm, but also as an investment for a more favorable divorce settlement. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, girl, he's cheating on you. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. You just have to start prepping for the divorce at this point. OP said, we have a joint account and he might get suspicious if I withdraw a large sum of money. Maybe I can just investigate it myself. I mean, first off, red flag. Y'all know my shtick on this. Y'all should have separate accounts, even if you're like married and there's even if you're a single income household, like I think it's good for you guys to like have most of the money in a joint account, but also split the money up so that you guys have like separate access to money so that there isn't a potential for financial abuse in a relationship. I don't know. Maybe OP should just start like withdrawing $100 for something and keep using it as an excuse until, how much do PIs even cost? They're probably hella expensive, right? I have no clue. Chat, does anybody know how expensive a PI is? Google it. Okay, so I was hoping somebody in chat could help me because that's the point of you guys being here. But Katana over here said, nah, bro, fuck chat. Don't interact with them. Chat's useless. I would know because I'm a part of chat. About $1,500, says Cat. $5 to $1 million. I hate you guys. You know what? You guys are useless. Let me look it up. Thank you, Cat, for the actual maybe helpful answer. Everybody else was like, fuck you, Sarby. We hate you. All my homies hate Sarby. How much does a private investigator cost? Private investigators typically cost between $50 and $200 per hour. National average, roughly $110 per hour in 2025. I mean, shit, like, with how, like, listen, if you lull this guy into a sense of false security, that shit wouldn't cost more than, like, that shit shouldn't take, like, that shit shouldn't take longer than, like, 10 hours, you know? Like, all he has to do is follow homeboy and he'll fuck up. Like, let's hire Jessica Jones in this shit. Wow, Sarby, you hate us? Actually, I just hate you, Boredom. Only you. You're literally stinky. My grandpa buried money in his yard like a fucking pirate. You know, I used to work, like, odd contractor jobs with this guy that was like friends with my parents when I was in high school. And he literally told me one time, he was like, yeah, I have like $50,000 worth of buried gold. Like, he's like, I literally got like coffee cans, went out in the middle of the desert and buried gold. So if shit ever hit the fans with like actual cash money, he would have gold reserves stocked up. And I was like, why are you burying that shit, bro? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe he was fucking with me, but I was like, 15-year-old me was like, dude, I'm just here for like a little under the table money, helping you like repair some woman's house. Like, what do you fucking mean? Sorry, I've been good to you. You're on thin ice, Boredom. Thin ice. All right, chat, let's read this update. I'm curious. Surely, this man sounds stupid. Surely he's gonna fuck it. Surely he's gonna fuck this up himself. April 19th, 2019, 1 week later. Adds up. It's been an interesting week, to say the least. Last Friday after work, he left for a supposed weekend golfing trip with his two friends to a place only an hour drive away. Before he left, I texted the wife of one of his friends if she wanted to get together for brunch on Sunday. She said she had plans with her husband. Man, this guy's fucking stupid. I then texted the wife of his other friend, and surprise, she confirmed that her husband was at home and not going on any trip. I pretended like I didn't know and said goodbye to my husband as usual. However, I had asked my retired uncle, in parentheses 65, to follow my husband's car. Okay, good moves. You know that private investigator. Wow, that kind of sorry. I didn't mean for it to sound like that. Kind of sounded slightly like a slur. I apologize. Having a family member play private investigator, probably the best move here. Words are hard, man. No, for real, bro. Words are really hard, okay? Okay. Jaden said, I said a friend. No, that's actually smart. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If one of my friends or like one of my siblings was like, I think so-and-so's cheating on me, you want to play private investigator? I'm like, sign me the fuck up, bro. Let me put the nail in the coffin for this guy. Or girl, I guess, you know. because it could be a girl. It's fair. Got to point that out for all the people, for all the men in my comments getting mad and calling me a misandrist. I got to start clarifying this shit apparently for them. My husband does not know my uncle, so I thought it was a good plan. My uncle followed him to the airport and took a picture of him walking with the neighbor girl. He followed them and said they checked into an airline with flights going to the Caribbean. I thanked my uncle and gave him money for gas in his time, but he refused. I was absolutely devastated, and my son and I stayed with him and my aunt for the night. They advised me to find a good divorce lawyer right away. When my husband came home Sunday night, I said I was filing for divorce. He acted really shocked and hurt and asked me why. I said I knew about his affair and had proof, so he had to stop acting stupid. He said I was mistaken. I then asked whether he enjoyed his beach vacation, and the look on his face was just undeniable. I guess he finally realized he was backed in a corner and had no more lies left to tell. I told him I just wanted to know why. He said that he was shy and insecure growing up and that he had really... Babe, I'm not actually a bad person. I was just shy and insecure growing up, so obviously I had to cheat on you. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. He said that he was shy and insecure growing up and that he had really low self-esteem. He said he felt validated by the attention of a younger woman and said it made him feel wanted. He admitted that it was a crush gone wrong. I said there's no way I can trust him again. He said that's understandable and that he was sorry it had to come to this. He said he probably made a mistake by marrying in his 20s, that some men were ready to settle down at that age, but he realized that he was not one of them. He said that he still loved me though, and that but that it was best if we went our separate ways. The shittiest part of all of this is he's staying at his mistress's condo a few doors down while we get our divorce. It will be a long few months, but I'm getting a good lawyer and making sure the future of my kids are secured. I also have a good support system around me. I'm planning on moving to another city after the divorce. Wait, how's that going to work with your kids, though? I mean, shit, I hope you get primary custody. The kids have to move with you, and then that fuckstick has to move, too. I mean, honestly, though, I could totally see him fucking bailing. So maybe not. It will be a while before I can learn to trust again. I've never been hurt so much in my entire life. This level of betrayal from someone you thought was your soulmate is just indescribable, but I'm going to remain hopeful. Thanks for everyone's help and support. I wish it turned out different. Oh, damn, that's so fucking tacky. Wait for the ink to dry on the papers to live with the other woman. Bro, that can't be. I don't know. That is just so fucked up, man. I think OP should just move in with that aunt and uncle if possible. You know? Wow. And OP's still pregnant, bro. That's crazy. Putting your pregnant wife through that is just another level of evil, selfish shit.